Hello everybody. On this episode we're going to be pulling the body off of my Evel Knievel cart in order to reinforce it. And that's what's going on right now. I got the thing jacked up and we're going to get the frame out of the way and we'll start bracing this thing up. Alright, let's see if we can get this thing out of here. Cut it this way first. Okay, so this is the underneath of it. Nothing special. You can see some patchwork that I did, actually in a lot of places. You can't see all of it though. Here's our problem. This rear bumper support, this metal piece comes all the way around the back here, but it doesn't tie into anything else. So I added some extra metal, around the edges to protect it, and I think that just added too much stress when the body was up. Plus we had a gajillion people in the back of this thing and whatever. I got to figure out how to actually brace this thing up so that this doesn't want to fold over. So it's going to have something to do with probably going from here down to here, I'm guessing. I don't know. I'm going to have to look at this and think about what's going to make it the strongest. All right, so I have come up with a plan. All right, so I'm going to make a plate that actually bolts right here to this. So this whole thing right here is actually, this whole thing right here is actually a steel plate, because I knew I wanted to put that canopy on there and I wanted it to be secure. So there's a steel plate underneath this, and then that goes into here, this tube, and that's what holds the flag canopy or roof or whatever you want to call it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a plate that bolts here, so that'll be steel, and I'm going to put a piece of 1-inch tube that goes straight to this back, which this is all steel here, and it has another steel plate over here, but this has got this big one here. That's factory. This one's factory. So we'll put a tube from here to here, and then same thing here, because when it opens up, it's pulling. This is the strut that holds it open, so it's pulling on the fiberglass there. So I'm going to put a piece of tube from here up to here as well. So that should brace it plenty. The big thing I got to deal with now is just cleaning it and making some plates to go in here. So yeah, that's the plan. Alright, so it's the next morning, and this is as far as I got. I pretty much got it cleaned up. I got some plates cut. I got this 1-inch square tubing here ready. I'm going to bolt to these 2 bolts right here, which are 4 on center. And I've already got the plates here over on the drill press, ready to go, marked out. So we'll drill these guys We'll get them bolted in there. And then we'll cut up this 1-inch tubing for the bracing and get it welded in there. Did I say get it welded in there? We gotta get these bolted in there. And then we'll weld the 1-inch tubing for bracing. The next piece we need to make is a piece that's going to brace this against here. So same thing, similar, except for this one, this end's going to have a really steep angle, and this one's going to have not so steep of an angle. And it's just going to go just like that, from there to there. I'm going to have to somehow get this to push down back where it needs to go while I'm welding that in. So I'll come back at you with that piece here in a second. Alright, well, that is one side done. I guess I could take the clamp off of there. So that's one side done. This bracket here is actually where it bolts to the body. So the hinge from the frame goes in between here, this strut, and bolts through. Makes it a lot easier to mount the body with the nuts on the back there. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and already have the pieces cut for that side, so I'm gonna knock that side out, and then we'll probably throw some paint on this, and then I gotta find somebody to help me put this body back on. Probably after I pressure wash it. Thanks to my neighbor Leroy for coming down and helping me put this thing back on here. It's getting a little on the heavy side with all the metal on it now. But anyways, here it is getting cleaned. Alright, so the golf cart is done. It is back together. It's actually running really well. It's looking pretty good. It looks a lot worse in person, you know, you get up close and yeah, some pretty good damage, but I'm just gonna run it like it is for now. You know, it's gonna get beat some more. So let's pop this thing up and I'll show you guys again what I did. This thing feels much more solid now. When I used to lift it up before from one side, you could feel the whole thing flex a little bit. And with these in there now, it's definitely not the case. So yeah, we got those supports. Two supports basically. One from this back area where it hinges up to the top here. This whole piece right here is an 1/8 inch piece of steel, and it's bolted and glued to the fiberglass, so that's pretty strong. And then this one here, which braces this piece where the hinge connects, you know, because that was kind of pulling away before. So yeah, it came out really well. Let's see, that's it. Yeah, it's ready to go. I'll take you guys for a ride here real quick. I gave it a little bath. I also pressure washed this guy right here, because that's the next video, is we are going to tear this thing down. We're going to use a lot of the parts from it, but I'm going to build a custom frame, custom suspension, you know, but this is probably an 18 to 20 horse 212, and I'll go into that on the next video. But, you know, wheels and tires, foot pegs, headlight maybe, you know, grips and throttle assembly, all that stuff. I'm going to use all that stuff. So yeah, stay tuned for that. On the next one, let's go for a ride. To show you guys, it's got a pretty good little slim light bar on there. It's on right now, and then it also have some tail lights in the back, or running lights, I guess you'd call them. But I wanted to remind you guys that I'm doing a 200 subscriber giveaway. So like and subscribe to this video in order to have a chance at winning one of these DJ's Hot Rod and Fabrication t-shirts. And on the other sleeve, there's going to be customized. It's going to say first 100 subscribers or first 200 subscribers. So once we hit that 200 mark, since I missed the first 100 subscribers, I'm going to give away both shirts, 100 and 200, and I'll get your information and your size, and I'll get that put on there, and I'll send it off to you free of charge. So yeah, please subscribe to the channel. Let's get to that 200 mark, and we will give away some t-shirts. All right, catch you on the next one.